Hello world, welcome back to Razor RC. Want to shoot another video for you today. I'm going to be talking about a review of all the RC cars and trucks I picked up throughout the year, now here in the end of 2018, and then pick a winner. So I'm going to pick what I consider the car or truck of the year, and so you're probably wondering what makes something a car or truck of the year. Is it going to be the fastest car, or the most durable car, or the cheapest car? You know, it's not going to be any of those. So I picked up 8, 9, or 10 different cars depending on how you count it. Basically, I'm going to pick the car or truck that I am the most happy with, the truck or car that I had the most fun with, impressed me the most, just kind of like the best buy overall. And so yeah, that's really my only criteria. I had to have gotten it this year, and I've had to basically had a chance to review it, drive it, all that stuff. So I'm sure there are a ton of other cars out there that I did not get this year. Obviously I can't buy everything, but of the ones I got, this is my pick for car or truck of the year. So quick review of what's going on here. The first car I got this year, dun, 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 Team Associated Pro S C10. This got released somewhere around February of 2018. Picked it up, and the reason I got this was basically because I was pretty impressed to see Team Associated finally update their SC10 platform. So they came out with this, the Pro version, which is kind of a weird name. It really should be called the SC5 RTR, because it's essentially the same as an SC5M that they turned into an RTR version, which is rear motor, plastic chassis, and a little bit cheaper components. But I got this, had a lot of fun with it. This is, one of my primary basher kits nowadays. I sold the Hobal Hyper 10 TT that I used to have, and basically just run this. And then the cool thing about this is you can also race it if you want. Totally roar legal. Obviously a very straightforward short course truck that you could run outdoors, run on the track, run whatever you want, and race with it. So that's pretty cool overall. I did change out some electronics and stuff, running Arrma ESC. Actually, I blew out the reedy one. I hooked up the battery backwards, and then also changed out the servo there. So yeah, cool truck overall. Pretty happy with it. I also converted it into a Reflex DB10, which is just a desert buggy version with a different body, so there's different bumpers and stuff. But differences between the two: the Pro SC10 I think actually drives better on the ground. It's got a little bit lower center of gravity, just seems a little more stable on the ground. The Reflex DB10 with the desert buggy body I think actually drives better through the air, flies better, lands a little better. Doesn't get as dirty either because it doesn't have these closed fenders that basically pick up all the dirt and throw it on the chassis. So yeah, cool truck overall. Pretty happy with it, and I am still driving it. That was the first kit I got. Alfred, could you bring out the next car? Yeah, the Team Associated one. It's right there behind the Ferrari. No, that's the Lamborghini. I want the one behind the Ferrari. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, thanks, Alfred. All right, so the second kit I got was this, the Team Associated B6.1D. Probably the most popular race 1/10 race kit sold in the world. Two-wheel drive, buggy obviously, evolution on the B6, which I also had a couple of. I had the B6 and B6D. So anyways, Team Associated update this kit, changed a few little things here and there. For the most part, it's still very similar to the B6. Drives very similarly to the B6. They got the new transmission, changed some of the arm inserts and stuff. A little more adjustments with the diff height. But overall, still very similar to the B6. So yeah, this is probably my main race buggy when I race. And yeah, good kit overall. Very happy with it. Team Associated makes fantastic two-wheel drive buggies, probably the best kits they make on the market today. They've always been good. I assume they always will be good. Just great kit overall, and not that expensive either. So I really enjoy this buggy. It just drives fantastic out of the box. A few little setup changes you can get dialed to your particular track conditions or driving style or whatever, but excellent buggy overall, and one I'm happy with. So yeah, that was the next pickup. Moving on. Next kit I got this year was this, the Team Associated SC6.1s. Now you may be asking yourself, well, gee, you seem like a Team Associated guy. Is everything you bought this year a Team Associated? No, not really. Just happened to kind of work out that way in the beginning of the year. But yeah, I got this, the SC6.1 two-wheel drive. short course truck, obviously race competition type truck. I do not have the truck in its original form anymore. I still have the box and all the parts and stuff, but I ended up converting it into something else, and I'll talk about that in a sec. But this kit was all right. I think on the buggy side, Team Associated is, you know, a really good competitive platform. On the short course and truck side, maybe the TLRs are a little better. I don't know. I guess I'm maybe not a big short course type fan, but did not impress me as much as I was hoping it would. You know, especially considering how long this has been in the making. They had the SC5M. They did not come out with an SC6, and finally came out with the SC6.1 this year. But a good truck, but I think definitely needs some work out of the box. Maybe the setup is not quite right there. They should have spent some more time, but decent truck, pretty good truck overall. Certainly one of the two that you want to look at if you're going to race two-wheel drive short course. Okay, we need the next vehicle. So the next kit I have not actually reviewed on my channel, and that's because what I got was this, the RC28. Yeah, this is not going to be the car or truck of the year, just a heads up. A little mini truck I bought for my son for his birthday party, whatever. I won't really talk about that much. So we're going to bring out the TLR 22T 4.0. Alrighty, so yeah, those of you who've been following my channel know that I actually have had several of these trucks in the past. I had the 2.0, I had the 3.0, and what I actually ended up doing was converting the 3.0 into a 4.0. You know, just bought the parts here and there, and ended up being quite a bit cheaper than actually buying a 4.0. And so I was able to basically reuse most of the 3.0 platform. And a fantastic truck. I actually do have a comparison video between this and the T6.1. What T6.1? Yeah, the Team Associated T6.1. This, in my opinion, is a better truck. I think it drives better. Just higher performance overall. There's certainly things I like about the Team Associated, but in the truck class, I do feel like TLR still has the edge there. So 22T 4.0, awesome truck. I'm very happy with it overall. After the 22T 4.0, I actually picked up a Tekno, and it was not this. This is the Tekno EB410 box. I do have the EB410 still, but I actually bought the ET410, which is the four-wheel drive, 10th scale stadium truck, or truggy, however you want to call it. Cool car, cool truck overall. I mean, fun to drive, but at the end of the day, really didn't have the durability I was looking for. I mean, literally every time I drove that truck, I basically bent a hinge pin or broke an arm or damaged an pill insert on the front end. It was getting to be super annoying, and so I ended up actually selling the Tekno. I don't have the ET410 anymore. So we're gonna put that out of the screenshot there. Yeah, I mean, it was a fun truck, but the only truck I decided not to keep that I got this year, and just not really that impressed with it overall. I mean, it was fun, but the durability got me down. So after the ET410, what did I do? I converted my SC6.1 to this, the T6.1. So SC6.1 was cool. The neat thing was you basically just need to change out the chassis, some body mounts, get a body obviously, and you can convert it into a stadium truck. So stadium trucks, in my opinion, drive a little better than short course trucks. They handle a little better, they fly a lot better, just a little more fun overall. So I decided to convert to the T6.1. It was a good truck, still is a good truck. I'm still working on setup. Definitely something you'll want to do some tuning on to get it working quite right. But yeah, I mean, this is quite fun to, you know, sort of test and tune against the TLR. So still running that. I'm actually running that probably the most of all my kits on the track, just to do some tuning. So we're getting into the end of the year here, and the next kit I got was this, the Arrma Granite 4x4 3S BLX. So this was my first Arrma. Never owned an Arrma before. Kind of rekindled my passion for bashing, I guess, the passion for bashing. But yeah, just super high performance vehicle, four-wheel drive. everything on this truck really impressed me. The durability was ridiculous. The tires are good. The electronics are like super fast. They run cool. Tons of traction. And it was cheap to boot. I mean, under $300. So I was very, very impressed with the Arrma. Happy to have tried it. Actually got me thinking about picking up some other Arrma vehicles maybe next year. So they just announced a Typhon 4x4 3S BLX. That looks pretty cool. Very similar, obviously, to this truck. This whole line, I think, is really, really good. The 4x4 line. They had the Mega series, which was not very impressive. Had a few durability issues, especially if you try to upgrade it to brushless. But with this, the BLX, they basically addressed all those issues, threw in a ridiculously fast motor and EC that can control it. And so, yeah, really good truck overall. And that brings us into the last kit of the year. Just picked this one up a few weeks ago. And what I got was, boom, the Traxxas TRX-4. So I have not reviewed this quite yet on my channel. Been still driving it, got some more things I need to do. But doing a little crawling. Basically trying out a different segment of the market, the crawler market, trail market, whatever. Pretty cool truck overall, obviously. Traxxas' first foray into the crawler class, and I think they did a great job. They made basically something that you can trail, drive at, and also do some serious crawling with. Performance on this thing is pretty amazing. Plus, it's got all the cool features: the portal axles, the 3 servos that control locking discs, 2-speed transmission. Just awesome overall. So yeah, still working on reviewing this truck, but the TRX-4 has impressed me overall, and I've started to really enjoy crawling as well. So that's something cool that was nice about getting this vehicle. So what is the car of the year, the truck of the year? Which kit did I like the best? I do love my B6.1D. I mean, that thing is just an amazing buggy. I like buggies in general, so I may be a bit biased. But is that going to be the winner? Actually, no. My favorite car, truck, whatever you want to call it, of this year is the Arrma Granite 4x4 3S BLX. I have just been amazingly impressed by this thing. I've shot a bunch of videos on the racetrack, at the basher track, at the skate park. I've just done a ton amount of driving. This thing is capable in every single condition. I haven't broken a single thing on this truck. It's just been amazing. I haven't even run it on 3S. 2S is like tons fast already. I'm going to probably be ordering a 3S batteries here soon. But yeah, my favorite car of the year, the Greenhat, the Arrma, and it's cheap. It's under $300. It's ridiculous. If you look at this compared to every other monster truck on the market, there's really no reason to buy anything else. I mean, the Stampede, the Red Cat, whatever, and nothing really compares to this truck in pretty much every category. Durability, performance, traction, handling. It's just an amazing price. I mean, what can you say? So, best car of the year that I picked up, the one I'm most happiest with, is the Arrma. That's pretty much all there is to say about that. If you're thinking about getting one for Christmas, for your kids, for yourself, whatever, your spouse, who knows, get this. It's just an awesome truck. I mean, even people that drive the 6S versions of the Arrmas have fun with this thing. It's just awesome. And then, if you don't like the monster truck, you can get the short course version, you can get the buggy version, you can get the, the big rock crew cab version, whatever you want. It's a very versatile platform and awesome overall. It does have some weaknesses. Dirt does tend to kind of get under here and into the spur gear and pinion there, so you do have to clean that out once in a while. And it's got 14mm hexes, but you can get 17mm hex conversions or 12mm hex conversions, so those are issues that you can address. So fantastic vehicle. That's it. Thanks for watching. We're closing out 2018, and got a couple more videos I'm probably going to shoot this year, including some I think that you'll like. So like, subscribe, hit the add notifications button, share with your friends, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and look for more videos soon.